the pot gets smaller and smaller.
Well, I'm
And
gonna tell
all
you.
they got us on is this partisan politics where we're just pointing fingers. Investigate both sides of the argument, come up with your own conclusions.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah,
And
yeah.
arguing with each other and
Yes,
And
saying it's the
we're
Democrats.
shuffling chips back and forth.
Listen.
Attending regular classes at his Texas high school since August. The school says the length of his dreadlocks violates its dress code and grooming code. Now his family is suing, saying the punishment violates the Crown Act. It's a new state law banning discrimination based on hair. Crown is short for creating a respectful and open world for natural hair. A judge has agreed that the case should go to trial, and it is set a date for next month. But a superintendent of Barbers Hill ISD said being American requires conformity that with a positive benefit of unity, and people were a little upset about that statement, rightfully so. And he actually took out an ad to defend the young boy being suspended. Daryl George has been banned from attending regular classes at his Texas high school since August. The school says the length of his dreadlocks violates its dress code and grooming code.
So his hair violates the dress code and grooming code, apparently, because it's dreads. And in the picture, it didn't look like it was messy to me. So it says Daryl George.
The picture is how he wears them now, not the way he was wearing them when this all went down.
How can you say that with any confidence?
Because I've been following this, expecting you to pop it up, and I've seen the pictures from before and after. He's got it trimmed way down from the way it was when he first did this, when this first all hit.
Well, if that's the case, then why they don't just let him go back to school?
Again, I know you're going to rail and stuff like that. That wasn't my intent. My intent was to just say you're taking things at face value from shortcuts and memes. There's more to this story than just this. And like I said, at first it wasn't so neat. Now he rolls them tighter. He rolls them higher. From here, it's just one of those, well, the rules aren't intended for me. Are they? Are they not? What's going on?
Well, I have been covering this. It hasn't been just memes. And I believe we covered this in the show. Because this has been going on for a long time.
Yeah, we've talked about it before.
Yeah. So CBS Mornings posted this. It says Daryl George has been banned from attending regular classes at his Texas high school because the school says the length of his dreadlocks violates its dress and grooming code. Now George's family is suing, saying the punishment violates the Crown Act. It's interesting though, Texas had, they had to, it had to be a problem for them to have to come out with legislation to protect these people. They came out with the Crown Act, and you have schools still violating those rules. Comments, it says, school has clear dress code. Rules are rules, different school. Another comment, it says, I hope Daryl wins and gets damages paid to him. Another comment, it says, hopefully he wins. Shouldn't teachers focus on teaching instead of bitching about hair? Another comment, it says, as a Black girl with locks that I've had since elementary school, this is so my heart goes out to this young man. I remember being told that I should change my locks as it may be deemed unprofessional. Now here I am at 25, the CEO of my own 6-figure company. Keep your head up, man. Keep fighting. Your locks or your crown. Another comment, it says, unbelievable. This young man is trying to get an education and he's not being allowed to because of his hair. Good Lord, what's wrong with this picture? Another comment, it says, race card means not having to follow rules. Another comment, it says, Sue, if this is the only problem with this young man, the school has way too much time on their hands. Another one, it says, anyone who cannot see this for what it is has chosen a path of willful ignorance. I wonder how many have chosen to gather and become familiar with the facts before commenting. Based on what I've actually read, I hope his family takes the school for everything they've got. This type of ignorance is precisely why so much is often about race. Couple more. It says, by conformity, they mean be white, straight, and Christian. Another one, it says, shame on that school. Our locks are our own crown. Keep your head up and keep your head up, young king. Another one, it says, but y'all keep voting in Greg Abbott, Jesus. Another one, Abbott be catching strays. Another one, it says, I'm sick of policing hair. Why does it matter how we wear our hair? This is such a strange thing to focus on. Another one, ridiculous, makes me think of Nikki Haley and her There's No Racism in America BS. If a Jewish kid had long curls and was discriminated against by his school for his hair, the school would have shut down, or in reality, this just wouldn't have been an issue. Some have privileges in this country and others do not. When it says Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer proposes free community college for high school grads. She also